What's up everyone, and welcome back to the Bold and the Beautiful 24 official channel. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button today. Let's get started. During Steffy's absence, these exciting plots take center stage. According to the Bold and the Beautiful, John Finn Finnegan may have 3 stories to keep him occupied while Steffy Forrester is absent. These hot plots could take center stage, so let's talk about what's next for Finn. Finding out everything there is to know about Liam's Tumor turnaround. First of all, Finn is stuck on the Grace Buckingham situation because he knows something is wrong. Grace's actions and her covert approach to everything make no sense to Finn, despite his gratitude that Liam Spencer will recover. Now that Steffy has decided to leave town with the kids for a while, Finn may stay busy investigating in the meantime. Because it appears that is where this storyline is going, Grace's tumor scam and fake procedure need to be exposed. Forming a mother-son bond with Sheila. When Finn showed up at Il Giardino to express his gratitude to Sheila for stepping up for Steffy, he already made progress toward developing a bond with her. Naturally, Steffy also expressed her gratitude to Sheila, so BNB is beginning to change. Steffy isn't ready to forgive Sheila for all of her mistakes, but she is aware that she has changed her life in some way. Steffy might be willing to put up with that if Finn and Sheila spend some time getting to know each other while she's away from the canvas. Figuring out Luna is alive and in Lee's care. Naturally, Finn's complicated feelings regarding Luna Nozawa necessitate a discussion of her as well. When Finn realizes Luna isn't really dead, the situation will get even more complicated. Everything points to Lee Finnegan concealing Luna for the rest of her recovery and faking her death. It's just a matter of time until Finn figures all that out, so that could be a great story for him while Steffy's out of the picture. According to the Bold and the Beautiful, there will be a lot for Finn to do while Steffy is gone and Jacqueline McInnes Wood is on maternity leave. Keep an eye out for news about all the big news that the good doctor has coming up. Steffy's LA exit plan. Taylor listens in. While Taylor Hayes listened in on Brooke Logan's play for Ridge Forrester, the Bold and the Beautiful reveals that Steffy Forrester discussed a strategy for leaving Los Angeles. At Forrester Creations, Eric Forrester warned Ridge not to waste this chance or he could lose Brooke for the rest of his life. She eventually spoke with Ridge alone about how he was putting off their inevitable reunion after Brooke interrupted. Since they still loved each other, Brooke exaggerated the possibility of them having dinner together in Naples and reconnecting. Taylor pushed Nick Marone to do them both a favor at the Forrester mansion, one that had to do with Brooke. Taylor urged Nick to keep an eye on Brooke while she was in Italy with Ridge. As far as Ridge and Brooke were concerned, Taylor hoped that this business trip would remain strictly business-related. Taylor listened in later outside the CEO's office, where Brooke said Ridge still loved her and would always. Ridge asked Brooke if she meant over dinner because she had earlier pitched the idea because she wanted to sort things out. Although Brooke noted that Nick would be happy to have dinner with her, she made it clear that she'd rather dine with Ridge. Taylor confessed that she overheard Brooke's most recent Ridge play when she caught up with her in the design office. However, Taylor reminded Brooke that Ridge was with her now and warned that wasn't going to change. No matter what Brooke tried to pull, Taylor was adamant that nothing would interfere in her relationship with Ridge. At the hospital, John Finn Finnegan made phone calls and failed to get in touch with Grace Buckingham. Finn and Bridget Forrester still had a lot of questions, so she joined them for a Grace-related discussion. Finn knew they should all be grateful that Liam Spencer tumor was cured, but he struggled to understand how Grace pulled this off and why there was so much secrecy. Since he hadn't been able to speak with Grace yet, Finn couldn't get updates from her regarding the procedure or seek any kind of clarifying news. Later, Finn looked at Liam's scans on his computer and wondered aloud what really happened to him. At the Spencer mansion, Sheila Sharp came to check on Liam Spencer and saw that Steffy was there. Steffy stopped Sheila from leaving despite her offer to return later. Steffy had the opportunity to express her gratitude to Sheila for protecting her throughout the chaos at Luna Nozawa. Steffy would never forget that Sheila risked her own life to assist her. As for Liam, Sheila expressed her relief and gratitude over what he did for Steffy, too. Steffy inquired about Sheila's injured foot, so Sheila held it up and made fun of the fact that she now only had 8 toes. Liam and Steffy were weirded out, but Sheila tried to convince them to laugh about it. Steffy told Liam that she wanted to leave town and get some fresh air after Sheila left. Steffy also wanted to take the kids, so Liam was fine with Kelly Spencer going now that he wasn't running out of time. Despite Steffy's tearful reaction to Liam's departure, he reassured them as they expressed their love. The Bold and the Beautiful say Jacqueline McInnes Wood's maternity leave is about to kick off, so stay tuned for all the drama Steffy will leave behind. While Steffy Forrester takes a step away from Los Angeles to clear her mind and focus on her children, The Bold and the Beautiful ensures that John Finn Finnegan's life doesn't skip a beat. In fact, it's only just heating up. Finn finds himself at the center of medical intrigue, familial turmoil, and explosive secrets that threaten to unravel everything he thought he knew about the people around him, as the perfect catalyst for several intertwining plotlines to take center stage after Steffy left. As Jacqueline McInnes Wood's maternity leave shifts the narrative landscape, the writers are seizing the moment to deepen Finn's character, place him in emotionally charged dilemmas, and nudge him toward decisions that may alter the course of his relationships permanently. First and foremost, the Grace Buckingham mystery looms large in Finn's mind. Finn is still unconvinced about Liam Spencer's miraculous tumor recovery, even as the rest of Los Angeles sighs of relief. Grace's secretive behavior doesn't sit well with him because of his sharp medical instincts. The scans, the diagnosis, the procedure, it all seems too convenient, too cloaked in silence. Though Finn wants to be grateful that Liam is okay, the way Grace circumvented standard medical protocols and ducked all follow-up questions only fuels his suspicion. What exactly did Grace do to cure Liam, and why is she so unreachable now that the procedure is complete? As they try to piece together what should have been a routine update but now feels like a cover-up, Finn finds himself going through Liam's medical records, re-evaluating the scans, and consulting with Bridget Forrester. As he pores over every detail, Finn begins to suspect that this so-called miracle cure may be a scam and that Grace may have manipulated everyone for reasons no one yet understands. However, while Grace's mystery consumes his medical mind, his emotional world begins to change in unexpected ways, particularly as his relationship with Sheila Carter develops. He is gradually beginning to see the person in a new light as the woman who shot him and his wife and whose name used to terrify him. The recent actions of Sheila, particularly her willingness to shield Steffy from the chaos at Luna, have been noticed. The tension is palpable, but there is also a hint of possibility when Finn arrives at Il Giardino to express his gratitude. Maybe, just maybe, Sheila is trying to be better. Steffy, too, extended her gratitude hesitantly, yes, but sincerely, and that softening of tone gives Finn a sliver of hope that a mother-son bond might not be impossible after all. It's complicated. Every interaction with Sheila is like walking a tightrope, where one wrong move could plunge him into chaos. And yet, there's a strange comfort in seeing this volatile woman, his biological mother, trying to prove herself worthy of love. With Steffy gone, that bond might begin to grow, whether anyone likes it or not. Another secret, simmering just below the surface, threatens to burst open and leave no heart unharmed. Finn's thoughts often drift to Luna Nozawa, whose tragic death still haunts him. Something about her supposed demise never quite added up, and as his mind replays those final moments, he begins to suspect that the story he was told isn't the full truth. An unexplained charge on Lee Finnegan's account here, a missing medical file there, the list goes on. It becomes clear to Finn that his adoptive mother Lee, the woman who raised him with stern love and strict morality, may be hiding something unthinkable. As he follows the trail of breadcrumbs, Finn begins to believe the impossible. Luna might still be alive. The theory is wild, even paranoid, but Finn can't shake it. Luna may be recuperating secretly in a private care facility under Lee's watchful eye, he discovers as he digs deeper. The betrayal cuts deep. How could Lee keep this from him? And what kind of trauma must Luna be enduring, trapped in a lie, hidden from the world, and presumably believing no one cares? This storyline has the potential to dominate Finn's arc in the coming weeks, especially as he begins to piece together what Lee has done and confront the emotional chaos that comes with it. He begins to question his entire foundation as he uncovers more details. What else has Lee lied about? What if everything he believed about his family and his place in it has been a carefully constructed illusion? While Finn is navigating all of this, Grace's scheme, his shifting relationship with Sheila, and the Luna mystery, things at Forrester Creations and in Italy are anything but calm. Back in Los Angeles, Taylor Hayes is making moves of her own. After hearing about Steffy's plan to leave town, Taylor becomes increasingly suspicious of Brooke Logan's intentions with Ridge. Taylor, ever the protective mother, can sense that Brooke is using Steffy's absence to worm her way closer to Ridge. When she overhears Brooke pitching the idea of a romantic dinner with Ridge in Naples, Taylor is furious and confronts her in the design office.